heavenly dips, and hellishly snips. My name is NoodleHouse, and we are back on Our World Is Ended, and I realised that I didn't shake my X-Gamer, so I'm shaking it now, and I just realised I didn't read that first line, so whatever fucking happened, I don't know. Literally, a few seconds in, I'm already messing everything up. Solid 10 out of 10 performance so far, I have to say. There's no way that I could have improved on that at all. Obviously, the ones on the job today are me, Natsumi, Asano-san, Yuno-san, and Aruka-san. If this new world is made from people's memories, the places that no one looks at... don't know why my brain can't read. The places that no one looks at have to be comprised of dummy data from idiots. It's extremely likely that one of those places, called error spots, hides the terminal computer that works as this virtual world's data output port. Miyabi-san told us the sign we have to follow, the Roman numeral 13, and he actually said XIII. We use all the knowledge we have to think of the places where people rarely go. It's the 10th day since we came here. 10 hours have passed in the real world. Natsumi-san mutters out of the blue. You worried that we haven't gone to the toilet? Don't be foolish. The Dark Angel of the Chaos doesn't need to go to the toilet. That sounds like something an older idol would say. I really doubt that anyway. I won't say that though. As eccentric as she is, Natsumi-san's a girl, so it's best to be delicate about things like that. You know, like pooping. Will we really go back to the real world? I could really do with a massive shit right now. Whining from her? That's rare. Actually I'm a bit worried too. I don't know how we'll pay our rent if we stay here. That's Yuno-san for you, worried about the strangest things. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I'm worried as well. After all, before travelling here, I drank an entire canned drink. I'm about to piss my pants. So he's worried about his bladder. I don't want to die of thirst into the base. If that happens, the entire game industry would be bashed by society again. I'm worried too. About everything really. My bladder, the possibility of getting a heat stroke, and the awful idea that I could die at the office without anyone realising it. It'll be fine. I don't have any proof of that, but I just can't stay quiet here. I have to get two geniuses at the base making the escape program. All that's left is to find the door. We even have a hint, 13, we just have to walk around and find it. There's nothing that we J7 can't do. You're right, it's only been 10 hours. There's no reason to panic. Let's have a moment of weakness. You opened my eyes, Reiji-kun, thanks. That's pretty good, Reiji, yeah. We should just focus on what we can do. I was only pretending to be down. It was just means to test how much you've grown, Reiki. Looks like it won't be long until you're fit to leave the nest. Their expressions collectively brighten. Looks like my words help them out a bit. I have to say, you become quite something. Not everyone can console us like you just did. You're not getting on a high horse though, are you? No, I'm not. She sees me panic and giggles a bit. I'm joking. You just made me want to tease you a bit. Come on, let's go search for the door. Natsumi-san walks away. A joke? Come on, don't poke me like that. I go after her, not feeling the least bit bad about the situation. Natsumi-san was really cool to me when we started working at J7. So I'm strangely happy that she opened up enough to joke around like that. We start looking for the error spots. Deguchi-san and Miyabi-san mentioned to find the door with the I nearly said XII again. 13 on it. El Roman numerales. We split up and start the search. Agreeing to meet at the Roku, where it's 15,000. 15,000. That's 15,000. That's not the time. Fucking hell. I walk around Asakusa for the next 2 hours. While I'm looking around the places that could be error spots, I don't find anything that looks like a door. As I search, I eventually get to the Denboin. I'll be Denboin. I don't know why Denboin was how I said it. Denboin Way, and notice the sign of the cafe exit. This is where we left Girl A to keep the men in black from chasing after us. I remember the sad smile she gave me when I apologised. Maybe I should check up on her. I decide to go to the cafe. Thus, I stand before the door. I grab the handle, but it seems to be locked. Well, of course it would be. They're covertly investigating this place. They opened up yesterday because it was an emergency. I don't think they'll do the same just because I happened to pass and decide to stop by. As I start to give up, the door suddenly opens. ABPH? It hits me right in the nose. Sorry, hurry inside. I can't remember what voice I gave her, but okay. With my hands on my nose, I walk in. There's actual tears in my eyes. She tried knocking me out. In the cafe, I find Girl A. She sees me and happily runs to me. So she's alright, what a relief. She stands before me and starts to speak. Welcome, Master. Is something the matter, Master? She gives me a curious look. Is something wrong with you? I let out a confused shout. It's clear 0 to 10 hours response. 0 out of 10 response. Girl A doesn't seem to care though. She smiles at me and continues talking. That's how happened it was maid here. Maid? How did it come to that? As I stand there in confusion, I look towards Miyabi-san. Is this your doing, right? Come on, please don't force your hobbies on her. Hey, you got it all wrong. I never forced her to do anything. She herself said she wanted to do it. Eh? Now even more perplexed, I look at Girl A. She's right, this was my idea. They let me stay here, so I wanted to do something in return. Miyabi-san looks like a very cute maid, so I wanted to try being one too. Yep, and that's why I taught her how to be a maid. She makes a proud face. Did I come off as weird? Not at all. I don't know how to respond to that. Can you blame me? A pretty girl is looking at me with pretty little eyes. Seriously, most men are powerless against this. As I agree with myself, I notice someone looking at me from the side. Smug? Oh, she actually said out loud. I feel like she's saying, well, how do you like the techniques I taught her? My answer? She's got me completely beat. Miyabi-san sees defeat written on my face and clasps her hands together to snap me out of it. Alright, we shouldn't talk while standing around. Come, sit down. Have some tea. Girl A-chan, lead him in. Certainly, right this way, Master. She leads me to a fuck, didn't mean to do that, and I sit down. Here is your menu. I open it and see a set of drinks options you'd expect from just about any cafe. Coffee, tea, etc. Wait, wasn't this just a secret hideout to investigate some mystery organisation? Why even have a menu? It's so weird. Iced coffee, please. Iced coffee, understood. Would you like a meal with that? A meal? Well, it's almost noon. I guess I'll have something. Standard meal for maid cafes is omu rice. Specifically the kind where a maid draws something cute on it and ketchup on the spot. Girl A's working here, so maybe I'll just have her do that. I'm excited. I look at the menu. However, just curry. Well, sorry. Taguchi-san looks sullen. Taguchi-san, you were here? Yes, I've been here since before you came, polishing glasses behind the counter. He presents me the iced coffee and straw that I ordered. Sorry, but Girl A's welcome had such a huge impact that I didn't notice you. Hey, cheer up, Taguchi-san. Even if you don't have much of a presence, you're still the manager of this place. Nabi-kun. Is that supposed to console me? Of course. Miyabi-san's tone is mischievous. Taguchi-san sighs and looks at me again. And you wanted? I can make stuff other than curry, but... anything you make that isn't curry isn't very good. I suggest against ordering it. I mean, we don't even have it on the menu. Taguchi-san glares at Miyabi-san. She doesn't seem to care though. Anyway, I guess I'll just be considerate. Then I'll have some curry. Alright, give me a moment. He walks away and starts preparing the food. Well, I like curry and I am hungry, so I guess I'll just patiently wait for it while sipping on my coffee. Would you like to talk to your meal rice, Master? It looks like she's still acting like a maid. However, I'm so used to her calling me just Reiji-san that this is actually making me feel uncomfortable. You can just call me by name? Being called Master doesn't feel right. Oh really? Okay, Rage-kins. Huh? As I almost flew out my chair, Miyabi-san burst out laughing. Did that come out wrong? She said I should make... She said I should call customers Master or try to be familiar as I can. Miyabi-san, you again? Hey, you have cafes that do stuff like this, you know. I just taught her that. This is a very fair and proper way to treat your customers. I'm not messing around, you know. You actually makes it pretty clear you are. Wait, it just hit me. Do you even get customers? Of course we don't. We're just here covertly to investigate this place, you know. They're going to find us out if we let customers in. Oh. Girl looks visibly saddened. Of course she does. She's really into this whole maid thing. Hey, you make Girl sad. No need to be down, Girl A-chan. I mean, you still get your first master, Reiji-kun. Ah, that's true. I'm very glad Reiji-kins came. Yep. He might be your first and final kins. Miyabi, quit playing around with her. But I'm not. She was really uneasy when she came here, you know, and being away from you must have disheartened her even more. That's why I thought it might as well let her have some fun. She's really fired up about helping me. She's right, thanks to Miyabi-san, I'm having lots of fun. Well, she certainly doesn't look as lonely as she did when we left her. And so this was Miyabi-san's way of taking care of her. Though part of it is clearly because she wants to have some fun with her. I see. That's good to know. Don't worry about whether leaving you here was a good idea or not. As you can see, I'm having lots of fun here. I'm really glad you came here to hang out. She makes a smile that I find somehow off. Is she forcing it? The smile she made at the office looks a bit more natural. Maybe she's acting energetic. No, the idea that she's pushing herself just can't leave my head. Oh no. What we got? Sorry for leaving you here. Yeah, stay. You don't need to force yourself. Oh, that's what happened. Seems different than yesterday. Did something happen? I ask her that out of worry. I do, but nothing happened. Living here is not uncomfortable, and I have lots of fun with Miyabi-san teaching me things. She gives me a smile. I see, that's good to know. It's pretty clear that she just said it not to worry me. Man, I made her force herself again. That's when I get my curry. It's done. Oh, it's here, the manager's special curry. It's pretty basic though. Let's dig in then. I grab a spoon and taste the meal. It's good, it's spicy, but it has both sweetness and depth too. I feel like I can get addicted to this. I know, right? Manager's really good at making curry, and only that, honestly. He's used to any other food. I don't want to hear that from you. You're bad at cooking, period. And I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't have cooking as a hobby. I can get through life just fine without knowing how to do it. She pouts. Though they seem to be superior and a subordinate, they get along well enough for banter like this. I notice that Girl A is looking at them with a smile on her face, and a certain question comes to mind. By the way, what happened to Girl A now? You said she's being targeted by the organisation that made this VR, right? Then shouldn't you get her out of here as soon as possible? Yes, and I'd love to do that, but... Taguchi-san makes a bitter expression. After you left yesterday, I went back to the real world and checked Akashik's server logs to check whether she entered this world the proper way or not. However, I didn't find any traces that she ever entered here. That means that she came to the world like we did, by using some other method, right? That's what it implies, yes. And that's also why she can't leave using the special port Navi-kun and I use. I want to let her leave, but all I can do right now is just shelter her here to protect her from the NPCs. I see. Then it should be possible for her to leave if we find the door in this town, right? Yes, that should be possible as long as you have the terminal computer. I see. And we'll have to find it for her sake too. Do your best. We'll try to search for it too. Tell us when you find the door. Navi-kun and I will bring Girl A there. Yes, please do. Reggie. She looks up at me with worry in her eyes. It's fine. I'll make sure you escape this world. Okay. The idea of the door is just the only way out of here is motivating. Now, we just have to find it not just for J7 but her as well. I finish my curry and leave cafe exit. Hopefully we can find this damn exit. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. It's 3 PM and we all gather at the Roku. It's been 5 hours since we started searching, but we still haven't found a door. Naturally, everyone looks so drained. Hey, why not go rest at the base? I'm pretty tired right now. Asano-san complains. But if we go back, we'll probably lose all will to go outside. Let's try searching a bit longer. Alright, I'll do as you say. Unexpectedly, even Natsume-san agrees, and we all go to the final spurt of today's door searching. That's when... Hey, what's that? I look at where she's pointing and see something unnatural. The town's floor building signs are all covered with a mysterious symbol saying JK. JK equals Joshi Kusai equals high school girl? That sounds like a Yuno-san. She looks completely clueless. What does JK mean? JK mean Japan Kakigori? Shaved ice? The fact that she's being completely serious is exactly why Airheads are so amazing. Yuno-san, Kakigori is already Japanese. Oh yeah. Then I guess it has to be Japan kebab? Can you stop assuming that it's food, and kebab isn't a Japanese food? Natsume-san sighs. No, that's... Large JK mark on the wall makes oh my god, I've said his name wrong 3 times. Iruka-san opened his mouth in shock. Judgment Knights? Judgment Knights? We're making World End Heaven right now, right? That's the name of the 7th game Judgment 7 is working on. It's an RPG that uses the world program. Judgment Knights is an enemy organization I thought out for the game. I already have design proposals for their marks. Is that what you've been working on that one time? Yes, I was making this Judgment Knights mark, otherwise known as the JK mark. He nods with a complicated expression. So all these JK marks are similar to the mark of the Judgment Knights? They're not just similar, they're like 2 peas in a pod, but wait. He thinks for a second, then decides something and nods. Everyone, let's go back to the base. We'll check my PC to see if I'm not mistaken. He starts running at speeds you'd never expect from someone of his size. Oh, wait! Iruka-san, wake up! Wait up. Left behind, we start chasing after Iruka-san. Iruka-san is running way too fast. Iruka-san and the rest of us all return to the office. He goes to his PC and sends a certain file to mine. I move the cursor to it. It's called JK Mark Design Ideas and open it. The picture editing software shows me several designs based around the letters J and K. They're unexpectedly good. It looks like Iruka-san is skilled at making both meaningless settings and things like this. I have to say, personally, my favourite one is the one... it's the one, like, not the one on the right which was selected, but the one at the bottom in the middle almost. That's a pretty cool one. Here, right here. He points to the design in the right hand corner. Yeah, it's much like the JK mark we saw in town. Scratch that, looks exactly the same. Why is this mark being displayed all over the New World? JK, Judgement Knights. The terrorist organisation from World End Heaven that... I keep saying, want to say Haven? Heaven, that tries to destroy the world. Hawari-san hears the ruckus, joins us and stares at my PC screen. As a supervisor, he already knows what it means. I'm glad you're all passionate about making the new game, but shouldn't you be focusing on escaping this new world? You're getting us wrong. We're not here to make the game. This mark that Iruka-san made is appearing all over town. Huh? What? Hawari-san voices surprise. Suddenly a JK mark appears on my screen. A moment later, it's completely covered in them. That's not all. Asano-san's, Yuno-san's, and Natsumi-san's PCs all suddenly turn on and start showing the JK mark. Tatiana's and Wari-san's PCs also start showing it. Oh, my PC's being weird. Tatiana raises her voice. Is this a virus? Alright then, let's see what you got. Wari-san returns to his PC and starts typing away. Huh? What's that sound? Our phones start making weird electronic sounds. Guys, look at your phones. I do as he says. This is a JK mark. My smartphone is now showing the same mark. What the hell? It's not going away. Same here. What's going on? This mark is spreading throughout this virtual world like a computer virus. I can't even begin to guess what's going on here. I have a bad feeling about this. It's almost like we've had the main antagonist introduced. Are they going to be our main enemy for the rest of the game? Probably. Probably not. I don't know. We'll find out soon. Hopefully. I don't know. Gonna tell us, game? Phew, man, was it tough. Yeah, I'm so tired. An hour has passed since then. Ori-san and Tatiana are absolutely drained. Go out, you two. I hand him some tea and Tatiana some orange juice. Oh, thanks, Reiji-kun. How considerate. Well, it's about all I can do to help. My throat is so dry. Tatiana, we have Gaji-Gaji-kuns in the fridge too. Why don't grab them from Fine Mart? Really? The way you're saying it is icky, but good job. So you finally realize how great I am. You really are icky. Tatiana goes to the fridge, grabs some ice cream and starts eating it. Good thing the JK mark's gone. Yeah, I didn't expect it to have this much trouble with them though. Ori-san and Tatiana completely crushed the virus and destroyed the JK marks and pretty much all the devices. Sorry, all I could really do was cheer for you. Yeah, programming's our speciality. I don't know. I don't mind if you leave it all to us. Yeah, and you're already my attendant. It's a pretty important role. Honestly, I say I've gotten pretty good at it too. But is that really okay? Is that really what my role in J7 should be? We're back. Hello. Asano-san and Yuno-san returned from their examination of the outside. All the JK marks on the monitors and displays in town have disappeared. Our smartphone screens are back to normal too. We can use them without a problem again, thanks to Kai-san and Tanyan. There's nothing like for a genius like me. What was that anyway? It's our virus, basically. Someone released it into this world's network. The real question is, why was it the JK mark? It's the mark of the Judgement Knights, the evil secret organization that is the main enemy in the World End Heaven. Its appearance is in the scenario too. Scenario? I'm still working on the plot, but so far it's that all devices all over the world begin to display the JK mark. It's a declaration of war from the Judgement Knights, a claim to world domination. Honestly, the fact that something like this happening is making chills go down my spine. He shakes mostly in his large stomach area. World domination? That doesn't sound good. I'm kind of scared. That can't be, but... While we all become worried, Tatiana sounds cheerful. No need to get nervous about it, this is a virtual happening. There's nothing to do with the real world. Her words make everyone become a bit less tense. That's true. This is just a virtual world after all. It'll be over when we return to reality. So worry, how's the program coming along? Well, it's... Owari-san cuts his words short to make a surprised expression. He's looking at the door to the dev room. Everyone follows his gaze and instantly understands why he's surprised. Hello. It's a girl in a white dress. The very same girl who's supposed to be staying at Cafe Exit. Wow, A-chan, why are you here? Weren't you with Deguchi-san and Miyabi-san? Sorry, that place makes me feel uneasy, so I snuck out. I really like it here better than there. It feels familiar. I have lots of fun being with you all. Can I please stay here? He's being uncharacteristically assertive. This reminds me that when I visited Cafe Exit today, her smile didn't seem right to me. Though she said she was having a good time there, it looks like she was forcing herself. Honestly, I'm glad she wants to stay with us. We have the napping space, the shower room, lots of food. Letting her hang here wouldn't be a problem. Any real cause for worry is the organisation's NPCs that are after her. Can we really protect her from them? Honestly, I'm not all that confident. Asano seems to have similar concerns. She's being hunted by those men in black. I don't think we can keep her safe if she stays with us. Cafe Exit is safe because it's an error spot, right? Shouldn't you go there? I don't want to. She strongly rejects the idea. She's been strangely assertive again. Why? Deguchi-san and Miyabi didn't seem like bad people. Yeah, and they said you protect you from the men in black. Yes, Deguchi-san was considerate of me while Miyabi-san did her best to cheer me up. But I started feeling very uneasy. It was like someone was warning me that I shouldn't stay here for too long. Someone? Who? I don't know. She shakes her head. As we think of how to respond, Iruka-san seems to realise something. Heh, Girl A, it must be the second you living inside you. Your doppelganger. Doppelganger? Heh, I can't blame you for not knowing. After all, when you meet it, all that awaits you is certain death. Oh no, we have to make sure Girl A doesn't meet her doppelganger. It's doppelganger. And wait, how can you meet it if it lives within you? Huh? How can I be so blind? Like always, his ideas are full of holes. I get it, that someone has to be you yourself. Me? Yeah, well, not you as you are now, but you from before you lost your memories. You don't really know it right now, but I'm sure the old you is telling you that something's dangerous. So you think Girl A originally knew about the men in black and those two at the cafe? I don't know that much. We have to ask A-chan from before she lost her memories to find out. Well, that's true. Anyway, there's no point in making assumptions about this. What matters right now is what we do with Girl A. We all fall silent. I know I'm asking you a lot, but please. I want to stay here with you all. She bows her head. I do want her to stay here, but I also know it would be dangerous. The one to break the silence is Owari-san. Well, he spends a moment thinking, then nods. Well, why not? We'll shelter her here. Really? But what about the men in black? It's true that this is risky, but just think about it. The fact that suits are just walking around town means that they don't have clues. They need to find our hiccups. Oh god. That's why I don't think they'll come to the base as long as we don't let her leave it. That's true. And if they do decide to look in all the buildings in this Asakusa, they'll take far too long. They don't seem to be interested in us, but just in case, let's make sure we don't give out the location of the base whenever we're leaving. It's decided then. Let's let her stay here as long as she likes. You all okay with that? Yeah, I am. I'll be glad to have A-chan with us again. I'm not against this either. The two with the weakest sensitivity to danger instantly agree to this. Now that we have a pretty girl like her relying on us, I have to remove the limiters of my secret power. Iruka-san strikes a weird pose and nods. And if he really had some secret powers, I would have preferred it if he removed the limiters on them way sooner than now even. Fuck words. There's no point in mining the men in black, I suppose. I'm more curious if the two of the Cafe Exit are worthy of our trust. Well, if Girl A wants to stay here, I think we should just let her. I guess this is fine then. I mean, I don't want to abandon Girl A either. You're all... Though it's somewhat out of the blue, we all agree to let Girl A stay with us. Suddenly the dev room's door opens up. I knew you'd be here. It's Deguchi-san and Miyabi-san. How did you know that we're here? Sorry, we looked into where you might be because we thought that's where Girl A-chan would be. Miyabi-san didn't give us the details, but this is a virtual world created by some organisation. They can probably find out where we're up to when they check out the server logs. So you're Mixed Director Miyabi-kun, huh? What do you want in our base? Owari-san's tone is the same as before, but he's clearly on high alert. Sorry for barging in. I know you already heard of us, but we'll introduce ourselves anyway. I'm Shiro Taguchi, and this is Miyabi Nabi. We're here in this virtual world to gather info about a certain organization. Nabi-kun, you're leaking classified info again. Hey, it's not a big deal. We already told this to the ones who came to the cafe. You should really be more alert. But I guess this is a situation that calls for explanation. Just as we already said, that organization is chasing after Gurley. Of course, we don't know their reasons yet. We were sheltering her to prevent them from fighting her, but she escaped when we weren't looking, so we came here to pick her up. She seems to have avoided the organization's NPCs while coming here. But if she stays here, it'll only be a matter of time until they find her. That will never happen at Cafe Exit. Come on, Gurley, let's go. Go. He's not being provocative or overbearing, but even so, he has an air about him that makes it hard to say no. Gurley falters for a moment and speaks up. I want to stay here, I don't want to go back to the cafe. Why? Did something bad happen to you there? That's not the case, you are very good to me. Then... But sorry, I just want to be with these people here. Gurley's stubbornness makes Taguchi-san sigh. Looks like you only think about yourself and no one else. Like I said, if you stay here, you're bound to be found by the organization's NPCs. That means you'll not only be attacked, but endanger all others here as well. You seem to trust them a lot. Are you sure you want to pull them in harm's way? Gurley falls silent and hangs her head. We all know that Taguchi-san is speaking the truth. Despite that, we've decided to take the risk and let her stay with us. If this goes on, Gurley might return to the cafe for our sake. Before I realise it, I open my mouth. Taguchi-san, please let her stay with us. Why are you siding with her to this extent? You're not even friends in real life, are you? Yes, we met her in this world just 3 days ago. In the real world, we've only known her for 3 hours. Though that's brief, Gurley is still a friend. She's one of us. In fact, the fact that we don't even know each other in reality doesn't matter at all. Even if having her with you puts you in danger? Yes. Though I don't like danger and do hope that nothing happens. Reiji-san. Also, we're also sheltering her because we don't completely trust you either. That tone makes it sound like you don't trust us at all. But I can't blame you. There's a limit to how much we can really tell you. Miyabi-san grins wryly and turns to Taguchi-san. Why not have them take care of Gurley for now? I mean, if we drag her out of here and take her to the cafe, I'm sure she'll just run away again. That'll probably increase the risk of the NPCs finding her way more than then stay here. Taguchi-san folds his arms and thinks. A moment later, he gives up and sighs. Alright, I'll entrust her for you for today. Just like Nabi-kun said, making a fuss about it might draw the organization's attention to us. I'm sure you understand this, but don't let her leave the office. Of course, we'll be careful not to let the men in black find her. Alright, to Cafe Exit if something happens. You should find us there most of the time. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. One more thing. We don't want the organization to have her either. We're the same in that regard. I know it's hard to trust us considering how little information we can give you. However, we do want to cooperate with you as well as we can. Always make sure to contact us if you feel cornered. And so Taguchi-san and Miyabi-san leave the office. The tense air suddenly lightens up. That was hard to breathe. This neck-grabbing experience almost made me suffocate. Tatiana and Haruka-san breathe heavily. I can understand how they feel. It's great they didn't take A-chan with her. I'm glad they can be reasoned with. I don't know what would have happened if they tried to take her by force. Sorry for all the trouble, everyone. Taguchi-san is right. It's true that you'll be in trouble if I stay here. And yeah, I'm being so selfish. She looks away from us, clearly uncomfortable. Clearly irritated, Asano-san walks up to her. Listen up, we already know all that. The men in black were after you, so being with you means they could come after us too. Honestly, it sounds like a real pain, doesn't it? She's not sugarcoating her words at all. It does. And we still decided to let you hide here. Do you know why? It's because we accepted all of you, even the danger, the pains that come with you. You're selfish, what of it? You decided that you want to be with us, right? Then stop being so meek, damn it. Be more honest and assertive. Asano-san's completely exasperated. Asano-san. Slightly overwhelmed. Overwhelmed? That's now the phrase I'm going to use for that. Gurley looks at her with wide open eyes. Asano-san's right. We're the ones who decided that you should stay here. It means we're prepared for whatever that brings. Yeah, stop looking so gloomy. You'll make us all gloomy too. It's fine, A-chan. We all welcome you here. You guys, thank you so much. She gives us the happiest smile she's made so far. And I think this is probably the perfect time to end the episode. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like in the section below, and if you want to see more of this, then do subscribe to the channel as I attempt to upload every day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.